Vanakkam, Vandanam, Namaskar, and Swagat to all cricket fans. As ICC Cricket World Cup 2023 is in progress, today is going to be a very important day as the table toppers, India and New Zealand, is going to engage in a marquee clash at Dharmashala. Welcome to the History Office Cricket Analysis. In this video, we are going to review this match. Both the teams are almost looking dangerous as India is in a winning streak with 4-0. Likewise, New Zealand are also in a terrible winning streak with 4-0. Both the teams have showcased their talents with new boys like Rachin Ravindra in the case of New Zealand, who's in a sublime form with an average counting over 60. On the other hand, we do have Indians, particularly the veteran opener Rohit Sharma and the one down champion Virat Kohli is in a sublime form, with both of them averaging over 70 in the tournament. So it's going to be a very important clash between the top two teams. When you take the strength of Indian team, the Indian team's strength, as said before, is its top order with Shubman Gill, Rohit Sharma, Virat Kohli, and KL Rahul. The top four batters for India is in a very good form, particularly in recent past. But we should not take it in a light tone because the match is going to be held at Dharmashala, which is a very, very important venue and very comfortable venue for the Black Caps. As the climate and the humidity of Dharmashala is in par with the New Zealand's Christchurch and Wellington. Even in the last day net session, the New Zealand players are warming up with the jackets on their shoulders. So it's going to be a very interesting first half an hour session for both the teams because people like Trent Bolt, the opening bowler for New Zealand, can swing the ball in both the ways, in swing as well as the outswing. And we also saw Tim Southee warming up yesterday. So it might be surprised to see Tim Southee, but still there is no confirmation. The only advantage for India is absence, Tim Southee's absence, because Tim Southee, as we know, is a very veteran bowler. Particularly, he is almost playing cricket for last 15 years. So it's going to be very dangerous if he is there in the team. So the contest between Trent Bolt and Indian top order is going to be very fantasy today. So we need to watch out how Rohit Sharma and Shubman Gill is going to tackle Trent Bolt. So that's going to be a very important clash. The top order of India with the bowling champion of New Zealand. And the next most important X factor for India is their fast bowling unit. The recently resurgent fast bowling unit led by Jasprit. So Jasprit Bumrah is in blue moon form, okay, with almost some good wickets in the recent past. And he's been supported by people like Mohammad Shami, Kuldeep Yadav, Ravindra Jadeja, Mohammad Siraj. It is no surprise that Mohammad Shami will play because the climate condition and the pitch would support the seam bowling rather than spinners. So Ashwin, the veteran spinner, need to wait for another week and India is going to take on England next Sunday at Lucknow. So definitely the Lucknow pitch is very suitable for spin. So Ashwin will be included, but as of today, definitely we can't see Ashwin. So it would be Mohammad Shami. As we know, Hardik Pandya is out for today's match with ankle injury. So the only expected change for India is that Hardik Pandya would be replaced by Mohammad Shami. And Shardul Thakur's presence is very important in the team because he might be handy with the bat. That too, when in case if India's top order collapse today, we need the help of all rounders like Shardul Thakur, Kuldeep Yadav, Ravindra Jadeja to step in, at least to give some runs as support the players, as Marco Janssen did in yesterday's match with England. Okay, he supported Klaasen and eventually he too scored some 75 odd runs with Klaasen scoring the century. And eventually they went on to post 399. That's something ended up in a very good cause for South Africa. So that's going to be a very X factor for India, their top order and their bowling unit. Okay, when we take New Zealand, New Zealand almost blessed with a new opening batter, Rachin Ravindra. Okay, who sometimes open in the absence of Willing, he will open or he will come in one down. Since Kane Williamson is out with a thumb injury, definitely he is going to play in one down position. Okay, so it's going to be a very important position for Achin Ravindra, and he's also doing a justification for his position with averaging some 45 plus in the tournament. And as we know, okay, their middle order is also a little bit strong with Tom Latham, the captain in charge for New Zealand, is doing a tremendous job with the bat as well as he's also keeping the wicket. Glenn Phillip, Daryl Mitchell, Champman, all these people are doing their job very well. So the middle order of New Zealand, as in the Tamil commentary they used to say, the Gadappare middle order of New Zealand is very strong, and definitely the middle overs for both the teams. India to have some good middle order with the likes of Shreyas, and in case if we get Surya Kumar Yadav in surprise move, okay, we may not know. Okay, so Indian middle order is also very strong. Okay, so it's going to be a good cricket between two overs 20 and 40 for both the teams. So definitely these two strengths, okay, for India, the top order and the bowling, and for New Zealand, it's the top order and the middle order. Okay, these are some of the important points. When we take on the weakness, okay, India's weakness is obviously the absence of Hardik Pandya, the one and only top rated all-rounder in Indian cricket team. Okay, Hardik Pandya, who can bowl in the power play, who can bat in even in the one down if it is possible, and who will feel like anything. Okay, like Jonty Rhodes. Okay, his absence is something big block hole for India. Definitely, we can't fill in that. Okay, no one can fill in his hole, but still, okay, as its injuries are unavoidable, India need to adjust it. So that's going to be a big weakness for India. That too in a marquee clash against the New Zealand. Okay. On the other hand, for New Zealand, it's Kane Williamson's absence is there. Big backdrop. Kane Williamson, apart from cricketer, he's such a diplomat. He know how to win a match like MS Dhoni. So his absence is something a big backdrop for New Zealand. So both the teams have lost their two important players. Okay, in India it's Hardik Pandya. For New Zealand it's Kane Williamson and Tim Southee to some extent. He's also one of the veteran cricketers. And in recent past, okay, India had done very well against New Zealand, particularly in 2023. New Zealand toured India in the month of June, and India had clean swept them. Okay, it's 3-0, and Shubman Gill scored his double century against New Zealand. Okay, at Hyderabad. Okay, that's something he holds a good record. When we take individual records, Sachin Tendulkar had scored 1700 runs against New Zealand, and followed by our veteran legend Virat Kohli. Okay, with 29 innings and 1400 runs against New Zealand, he is the second most individual run scorer for India against New Zealand in the white ball cricket. And when we take a head-to-head in World Cups, India and New Zealand had played over 9 matches from 1975, and New Zealand had won 5. India had won only 3, with a match being abandoned in 2019. Okay, in 2019, India and New Zealand had played 2 matches. In the league stage, the match has been abandoned without a ball being bowled. Then in semi-final, obviously, the match, though it is a one-day match, the match happened for 2 days. Okay, so New Zealand batted on the first day, India batted on the second day. With MS Dhoni's run out, the match has been completely vanquished by New Zealand, and eventually they defeated India and they went to final where they were defeated by England, and England won the trophy. Okay, so that's the different story. Anyway, the business is still on. Okay, what happened in 2019 has to be revoked, and some revenge is going to be taken place in Dharmashala from 2 o'clock onwards. So don't miss the match. It's going to be a very, very important match for both the teams. Anyway, one team has to lose and one team has to win. It's going to be 4-1 for one team and 5-0 for another team. So let's wait till 10:30 p.m. today, and who knows, it may end. Usually, India had some good record with New Zealand in closing the matches at the early stage. In 2016, at a match at Visakhapatnam during Diwali time, okay, India defeated New Zealand. Okay, within 6 o'clock in the evening. Okay, so anything can happen in cricket. Okay, let's hope for the best. All the best, both the teams.